everyone. Thanks for joining me today in sunny Colorado. I am so happy that you decided to practice with me today. It's been a while since I've done one of these. We've kind of been moving around a lot, haven't really been, I don't know. You know what, I think I'm just making excuses. It's been a while and I'm happy to be back. For today's practice, as far as props go, just practice with whatever you enjoy practicing with, whatever gives you more space or a little more steadiness and ease. Nothing is required. And as always, when practicing with me, please tune in, listen to your body, follow what feels good for you. I am just here as a guide. So for today's practice, let's start in a comfortable seat. So normally I have my blocks with me, but I don't today. So if you have a block or a pillow, a blanket set up underneath your hips, sometimes that helps just to give you a little more length in the spine, raising the hips up like that. But I'm just going to sit on my heels. More than welcome to sit cross-legged, just honestly whatever feels good for you today. And once you get in that comfortable seat, start to place your hands on your knees with the palms facing up. And slowly start to close your eyes or find a soft gaze. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more just like that. Big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Now slowly start to close the mouth and just breathe in and out through the nose. And focus here on the length of the spine. So feeling the crown of the head lift up towards the sky above you. At the same time, feeling the base of your spine really root down into the earth through the sit bones. And taking these few moments just to allow yourself to put aside or drop anything you might have brought to the mat with you. Taking these few moments to connect with the breath, with the body, and leaving those thoughts or those chores, leaving them off to the side for now. Allowing yourself to be fully present in this moment, not worrying about anything that happened before or anything that we think might happen after. Good. Slowly start to blink the eyes open. Take a big breath. Reach the arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms up towards the sky, lengthening up through the side body, pressing the shoulders down the back. Start to lean to the right, keeping those palms turned upward. Inhale, come back to center, and lean towards the left. Good. Inhale, back to center. As you exhale, drop, release the fingers, drop the arms, roll the wrists out to the side as you allow your hands to come back down. Come onto your hands and knees into tabletop position. So finding a neutral spine, once again, feeling that feeling of lengthening out through the crown of the head and through the tailbone at the same time. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine, connecting with your center here. Take a big inhale like this. And as you exhale, send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. And we're going to find a little down dog plank flow here. So inhale, come out to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Really undulating through the spine. Exhale, down dog. allowing the spine to guide these movements. Plank, down dog. And start to move back and forth between plank and down dog in your own breath, at your own pace. And go one more time here. Inhale out to plank. Exhale, down dog, and this time stay in down dog. Find some movement, pedaling the feet, rocking the hips back and forth. Good. Start to walk the feet up to meet the hands, taking as many steps as you need. And once you find yourself in a forward fold at the top of your mat, just release the upper body. Release the neck, the shoulders, and sway side to side. Good. Inhale, flatten the back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. And we're going to inhale and slowly rise up to mountain pose. So just taking your time, really allowing each vertebrae to stack on top of the other. Taking your time as you come up into a standing position, letting your neck be the very last thing to come up. And once you're here in your mountain pose, clasp the hands at your low back and pull the knuckles down towards the earth, lifting the heart up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, release, bring the arms down to your side and pause in mountain pose, Tadasana. Pressing down through all four corners of your feet. Shooting energy out through your fingertips. Lifting the crown of the head. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Grab the right wrist with the left hand. As you exhale, lean towards the left, creating space in the right side body. Inhale back to center, release the grip, switching sides. So grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, and as you exhale, start to lean towards the right, stretching out the whole left side. Inhale, release, come back to center, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, heart moves forward. Exhale, palms down, step back, plank pose. Inhale, move the heart forward, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, lifting the heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet this time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rooting down through the feet, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands out to plank pose. Take an inhale in plank. Exhale, move through your vinyasa sequence, finding up dog or cobra, and meeting in downward facing dog. Good. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold for one more sun salutation A. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, step back, plank pose. Take a big inhale in plank. As you exhale, Find your way to down dog through vinyasa, or just through sending the hips up and back. Good. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rooting to rise, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms to mat, walk out to plank. Take one big inhale and plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky, keeping the hips square, finding three-legged dog. As you exhale, send that right knee up in between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Setting up for a low lunge here. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Good. Lifting the heart up, really focusing on lifting the heart and dropping the shoulders. Hands to heart center. Start to open the arms up towards the front and back of your mat as you twist towards the right side of your mat. Good. And maybe you find it in you here in this twist to find almost a reverse warrior, so dropping that right hand along the left hamstring and reaching the left arm straight up towards the sky. You exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Send the hips back, straighten the front leg, finding half splits. Good. Inhale, bend in that front knee, low lunge. Exhale, send the hips back, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Lift the heart. Exhale, hips come back, half splits. Inhale, low lunge, lift the heart. One last time, sending those hips back for half splits. Good. Bending through that front knee. Coming up off the back knee, so coming onto the toes, reach the arms up high, crescent lunge. Let's get ready to fly. So bring the hands to heart center, palms together. Start to lean forward into that front foot, and when it feels right, lift up off the back leg, warrior three, keeping your hips square towards the mat. Hands at heart center, out to the side, behind, or in front. Good. See if you can come to stand, just letting that left leg skim the mat, bringing the left knee in towards the chest, catching it with your hands. Start to bring that left heel into the right groin, finding tree pose on the right leg. Feeling that right leg alive and burning through all this balancing. And finding whatever position with the hands feels good to you today. And breathe. Slowing down the breath after some movement. Feeling the heartbeat, feeling alive. So grateful to be alive. Good. And bringing the palms back to heart center, releasing that leg, but keeping the left knee lifted. Start to send it back, finding warrior three once again, squaring off the hips. And then let the hands drop towards blocks or towards the earth. Open up that hip a little bit more. Find standing splits. Beautiful. Option to stay here. Option to start to reach the left arm up towards the sky, flexing through the left foot, finding half moon. Totally turning the hips towards the left side of the mat. standing splits or half moon, either way. That left hip is starting to open. Maybe it's stacked on top of the right in half moon. And slowly find a bend in that front knee. Start to drop the back foot down, landing in triangle pose. Keeping both legs straight. Reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Letting the right hand rest on the ankle, on the shin, or on the floor. Good. One big breath here. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Step back to plank pose and find your way to downward facing dog. Through vinyasa or not. Good. Let's take one big breath. Inhale into the mouth. And open the mouth. Exhale, let it out. Awesome. This time reach the left leg up towards the sky, keeping the hips square, three-legged dog. Start to pull the knee in between the hands, dropping the back knee down. Setting up for low lunge on this side. And when you're ready, take a big inhale. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Heart. Hugging the inner thighs in towards your midline will help with the balance here. On your next inhale, start to turn towards the left side of the mat, letting the fingertips reach towards the front and back edge of your mat. Finding a little twist here in the slow lunge. And if you did it on the other side, if it feels good here, start to find that reverse warrior, reaching that right arm up towards the sky and letting the left hand fall onto the right hamstring. Hugging in towards the midline. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Good. And wherever you are, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. And send the hips back, straightening that front leg. Find your half splits. We'll stay here just for a couple breaths, just to start to awaken that left hamstring before finding our flow. So inhale into low lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, send the hips back, straightening that front leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhale, finding low lunge once again. Bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Come up off of the back knee and reach the arms up once more for high crescent lunge. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Start to walk the hands back towards the knees. Swing the heels out from underneath you. And so facing the front of your mat, I'm going to turn this way just so you can see. Put both legs straight out in front of you. Start to pull the left heel in towards the right glute. And then bring the right heel in towards the left glute. So you're stacking your knees on top of each other. Both sit bones should be rooted into the earth. And the further you move your heels from your glutes, the more space you'll have. Take a big inhale, really lift up through the spine, find length. And as you exhale, start to fold forward over your stacked knees. And maybe just even leaning forward a little bit is enough sensation for you. That is perfect. That is exactly where you need to be. But just keeping integrity in the spine, allow yourself to walk the hands, the fingertips forward, while keeping both sit bones rooted into the earth. Feeling this opening in the outer right hip. And allowing yourself to breathe deeper into this pose. So the breath is one of my favorite keys that unlocks these doors within my body, and almost just I can feel it giving myself more space. The deeper I breathe, and those deep breaths almost compound on top of each other and just send me even deeper and deeper. Good. Start to walk the hands back towards the knees, sitting up. And just bringing that right foot onto the earth. Finding a twist here, so maybe doing a little bit of readjusting here. But bringing that right foot up to the earth. Inhale, reach the left arm up. As you exhale, start to twist towards the right. And just letting those right fingertips fall behind you just for balance. Not too much weight back there. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Release the legs long out in front of you. Maybe give them a little shake if that feels good. And so we'll switch sides now. So pulling that right heel in towards the left glute. The right knee is going to be on the bottom this time. And stacking the left knee on top of the right by pulling that left heel in towards the right glute. Good. And actually, before we start to bend in this pose, take your hands, put them on your feet. Give yourself a little massage. Maybe stick your fingers in between the toes. Just connect with your feet in this way. Show them some love for all the places they've carried you, all the moments they've led you to exactly where you needed to be. Good. All right, now let's take a big inhale. Lift up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, start to let the hands walk forward. Maybe just lean the chest forward slightly. Noticing on one side you might not be able to go down as far as you did on the other, and that's totally normal. Totally okay. Not pushing yourself too hard here. In these stretches, we definitely feel maybe some discomfort because we're moving into some tight spaces, but we don't want to feel pain. So there is this knowing of if we're experiencing discomfort and moving deeper, or if we're experiencing pain. If you feel pain, back off. If you feel discomfort, breathe deeper. Good. Slowly start to walk the hands back towards the feet. lift that left knee up, placing the left foot onto the earth, finding our twist on this side. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring that elbow either to the outside of the knee or maybe just grabbing it. It's a gentle twist for the upper back. Good. Return to center. Unravel the legs. This time bring the feet together, finding bound angle pose. And so pulling the heels in as close as feels good into where you can still keep integrity in the spine, so you can still keep the spine long. So the further you move your heels from your groin, the less sensation you will feel. Inhale, get long in the spine. As you exhale, start to lean forward without gripping in the shoulders or the neck. Good. Inhale, come back up. Take the outside of your knees and gently bring them together like you were closing a book. And slowly allow yourself to fully lower all the way onto your back. Good. Take the right knee, cross it over the left like you were sitting in a chair. Reach the arms out towards the side and take a big inhale here. As you exhale, start to drop the knees towards the left, finding a reclined spinal twist. Keeping those legs crossed, those knees on top of each other. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Switching the legs, so this time crossing the left knee over the right. And allowing the knees to fall to the right. Starting to begin to see what it feels like to allow our bodies to totally just surrender to gravity and trust that the earth will hold us. Trust that we'll be okay. Inhale, come back through center, uncross the legs, take happy baby here or any other final pose that's calling to you. If you're taking happy baby, grabbing the outside of the feet or grabbing behind the hamstrings and allowing the knees to come in towards the armpits. And wherever you are, take one big, deep inhale. As you exhale, release your pose. Allow the legs and feet to splay out to the side, the arms to fall next to you. And truly allow yourself to be held by the earth in your Shavasana. stay here as long as you like. But when you're ready, begin to slowly bring gentle movement back into your body. And keeping the eyes closed or this soft inward gaze, find your way back to the comfortable seat. Really taking your time, knowing there's no rush. And once you find that comfortable seat, bring both hands onto your heart space. So let one palm rest on the heart and the other on top of that hand.